Weakness policy Abomasnow, Bronzong with Safeguard, and a choice band Tinglu. This team went 21-3 in the first global challenge, and we're going to be trying out this team because it has a lot of fun and trick room elements that we don't really see trick room much anymore. Let's see how it performs. This team features Bronzong with weakness policy Abomasnow and choice band Tinglu. The idea is to do as much damage as possible under Trick Room, and Tinglu helps Bronzong take strong special attacks from Flutter Mane to set up Trick Room while going for powerful Earthquakes. Iron Hands helps to provide Fake Out support and pivoting with Volt Switch to get with the strong sweepers in. Arcanine to provide Intimidate with Mirror Herb to help with King Gambit, and Choice Specs Flutter Mane is solid on any team. If you would like to check out the details of the team or the creator, they will be linked in the description. Xian Pao, Dragonite, Golden Go, Amoonguss, Arcanine, Palafin, pretty standard kind of balance with offense right here. Golden Go over Flutter Mane, but otherwise should be manageable right here. Okay, what do I want to go now? I like Bronzong. Abomasnow seems pretty good. I really like the Tinglu. Tinglu's damage output does go pretty insane in this matchup. I like do I want Iron Hands in this matchup? Probably, right? It does stink that I don't have Drain Punch right here. I would have really liked Drain Punch. I think I'd go with Arcanine here. I like Arcanine, Bronzong. Iron Hands is kind of nice, but not really necessary. I think Tinglu in the back, and then Abomasnow seems pretty good here. Just being able to go for strong Earthquakes looks really strong against my opponent's team, barring they don't bring Dragonite. And I'm not sure if they're going to bring Dragonite into this matchup, but I like the idea of having the Intimidate right here. I think having Intimidate to deal with Xian Pao lead is pretty strong here. They don't really have the best ways to deal with the Bronzong if I switch in. If I have the Intimidate lead plus switch out into my Tinglu, which is why I'm thinking this. Palafin Arcanine is pretty good for me, and I mean pretty good for me. I will lead the Bronzong plus the Arcanine right here. Their Arcanine's going to be faster. I do get the Intimidate off, which is really good here. And I could go for Wisp here. Side Wisp in the Bronzong isn't too bad. I'm thinking this might be... I really like the idea of getting a Tinglu, though. Most Amoonguss don't run min speed anymore, so I think the safest play for me is just to go out into my Tinglu for the Arcanine and just go for a Trick Room right here, then safeguard the following turn. They go for Wisp this turn, very strong play from them, but we'll see. I am going to bring out my Tinglu and just start going for the damage as much as possible. So Tinglu will come out, Vessel of Ruin, and we're going to see the Palafin switch out. This should probably be Amoonguss, I'd say. Yep, Amoonguss does come out, perfect. And let's see what the Arcanine goes for. Goes for the Wisp. It's going to target down the Bronzong, which is completely okay. So they actually did my job for me, which, I mean, I would have set up as a safeguard the next one. I really don't think that Amoonguss is going to be min speed. I haven't seen a min speed Amoonguss in forever. We're able to get a Trick Room off. And now we are going to be able to go for Choice Banded Earthquakes with Tinglu. Their Intimidate's out. They can't really stop me right here. And I just set up the safeguard, so they can't do anything to me with Amoonguss. And yeah, there really isn't much they could do. We're gonna see the Arcanine retreat here. Dragonite could possibly be coming in here. Golden Go. Oh, that does not appreciate a Choice Banded Earthquake right there. So they are really hoping that they are able to get Spore off, but Safeguard is going to come out from the Bronzong, and a Choice Banded Earthquake is going to come out, and this is going to do so much damage to the Golden Go and the Amoonguss. Yeah, look at that big damage into the Amoonguss, and Golden Go gets eliminated immediately. That is such a good knockout. And Spore, yep, blocked by that Safeguard. Bronzong is one of the few Pokemon that still keep Safeguard now, which is amazing right here. So huge knockout, very, very solid turn. And the next turn, Abomasnow seems really good. Yeah, because Palafin's going to come in pretty easy. Nice. And now, I mean, Choice Band Earthquake also doesn't seem too bad here. I don't mind going for the Choice Band Earthquake. It really does so much damage right here. But if I do lose Tinglu, I could get pretty annoyed here. I think my best play is probably just to go Abomasnow right here and go for a Self-Gyro Ball for the policy activation. I kind of like that. Let's try it out. Let's see if they Pollen Puff with the Amoonguss, but I imagine they want to protect here or Pollen Pump themselves potentially after taking so much recoil. Bring out the Abomasnow, get in the Snow defense boost, which I'll have here, and let's see. Amoonguss is going to retreat into Arcanine, which is also okay for me as well. That actually helps too. Okay, perfect. Arcanine going to come in. I have Earth Power for the Arcanine, so yeah, pretty strong position right now. And let's see what the Palafin's going to go for. Gyro Ball into the Abomasnow. Does very little damage, but we will activate the weakness policy, which is the important part. It's a critical hit on my own Abomasnow. Okay. Okay. Policy. Unless this is Haze, but I don't think you're clicking Haze. Yeah, you always click like Wave Crash. Abomasnow took that. Not as well as I would have hoped. It actually took a little bit more damage than I thought, but that's okay here. I have Earth Power. I don't know if they're gonna... I don't want to forfeit here. I don't want to Giga Drain. I'm probably just protecting the Abomasnow, getting in my Arcanine, I think. Yeah, I like the Arcanine here against the two physical attackers. If they go for Haze, really good play on their part, but it's super risky right here. I'm gonna go for the Bronzong into Arcanine because I don't want to keep taking the burn damage for no reason. Arcanine Intimidate's really solid here as well. I could also decide to Terra my Abomasnow, which is a good position, so we'll find out. We're gonna see the Arcanine actually retreat into the Amoonguss, it looks like. Okay. So Amoonguss is gonna come back in. And let's see if Palafin attempted to protect or not. It did, okay. So that works out for me. Trick Room still has one more turn, I believe. Yeah, one more turn of Trick Room. I like the idea of just going for either a Blizzard or Giga Drain here. I kind of like the idea of going for the Blizzard here, I think, into my opponent. And then I'm going to go out into my Bronzong back again. Yeah, I like this play. I like just going straight for the damage because they can protect switch to Arcanine, which is what they're going to do here. I didn't think they would really want to leave Palafin in. They could have protected the Palafin since it didn't protect the previous turn, which would have been okay for me. I still get a pretty decent damage into the Arcanine right here, and I can retreat into my own Arcanine. I can also get another layer of Trick Room up, which is like another really huge factor right here because they can't really stop my Bronzong from setting up Trick Room potentially. We're going to see the Amoonguss protect here, okay? I can also just go for a Terra with Abomasnow, and Terra with Abomasnow seems pretty strong here too. They really do not have the best answers to stop this. That Blizzard does so much damage to the Arcanine as well. Now, I think just getting up to Trick Room, plus another Blizzard is really strong right here. I want to say it's pretty strong. Trick Room's over. I still have Safeguard up. I like the idea of just going for the Blizzard. I really do, because if they leave in Amoonguss, they get heavily punished right here. I should be faster than Amoonguss. So I'm going to go for a Blizzard right here. I Blizzard here. And I'm going to go for a Trick Room. This could be Palafin swap from the Amoonguss and a Flare Blitz, which is okay here, but yeah, they are going to stay in, and I think going to go for a Flare Blitz here, which is Flare Blitz plus Pollen Puff, which is really ideal for me, because if I can get rid of Amoonguss, I think I could just sweep the game with my Ting-Lu under Trick Room. So we will bring out the Terra Abomasnow here. Let's see how much the Flare Blitz does. It is going to be Flare Blitz. Oh, it targets the Bronzong slot, though. Okay, but Bronzong survives, which is nice. And I get a huge amount of Blizzard damage into both, which is going to knock out the Amoonguss. Almost knocks out the Arcanine. So close, but not enough. I get a freeze on the Arcanine. Not necessary, but I'll gladly take that. As the Amoonguss goes down. And yeah, this game is a wrap right here. As Trick Room will go up with the Bronzong, and I get the free switch as well. So I get a free switch into my Arcanine, can click Extreme Speed into their Arcanine very safely, can click Giga Drain into their Palafin. Yeah, no Terra is going to really help them here. Maybe if they Terra Watered, I guess they could have Terra Watered, but yeah, I think this works out huge for me. Bring out the Arcanine, get Intimidate off into both. But I do not see how they really come back in this. Palafin going to come in. And now I just click Extreme Speed into Arcanine. I click Giga Drain into the Palafin. Really, there is not much that they could do here. So Giga Drain into Palafin and Extreme Speed. Maybe the Arcanine has... I think they have to double crit my Abomasnow. I don't have the Snow Boost since I don't have the Ice type anymore, but I just don't see them. Or maybe the Terra Ghosts on the Arcanine to avoid this Extreme Speed play. We're going to see the Terra on the Palafin. Okay, Terra Water. They're going for a Jet Punch crit. I don't think Jet Punch crit knocks out Abomasnow though. Not at this range. Especially since I resist. Okay, extreme speed goes off. I am able to finish off the Arcanine. Beautiful. The Arcanine is eliminated. Perfect. And Jet Punch. They're going for the crit here, I imagine, into the Abomasnow. Yep, they are. I don't think a crit was knocking out the Abomasnow. They need to at least get extreme speed off. And Giga Drain is going to be able to finish off the Palafin. And that is a good game. Bronzong coming in clutch. I wasn't sure about Flare Blitz KOing the Bronzong. Bronzong has really good natural defense. So I was like pretty sure that was live. It came a little bit closer than I expected. And I thought they would want to target down the Abomasnow because the Abomasnow really was a massive threat to them. And it really just paid off, like how strong it was in that matchup right there. Able to blow back their team on one side with the Earthquake, getting rid of the Golden Go from my Ting-Lu, and then just under safeguard. So strong. Golden Go, Iron Hands, Iron Bundle, the Amoonguss, Arcanine, and Ting-Lu. All right, you know what this team looks really weak to? Choice Banded Ting-Lu. Choice Banded Ting-Lu looks really fun to handle their team. I like the idea of Arcanine here. I like Bronzong. I think it's a really nice way of setting up the Trick Room pretty consistently, I think. I think having Ting-Lu in the back, and I think Abomasnow, so I can actually do a lot of damage to them. Iron Hands isn't too bad, but I don't think it's necessary at all. Flutter Mane's nice damage output wise, but it's absolutely not necessary right here. And a Mirror Herb on the Arcanine, not really helpful here, I think, in this case. I think it'd be very useful if we face the King Gambit, but we're not facing the King Gambit right here. I don't know if there's anything I could trace, but I do just like having the Intimidate. Just having Intimidate, the ability to whisk the Iron Hands or the Ting-Lu is really strong here. Safeguard on the Bronzong is going to be really nice, so I can actually set up the safeguard easily for my Ting-Lu. Because again, Ting-Lu, Choice Banded Ting-Lu, they do not have a ground immunity. Like their best ground immunity is literally going to be a Terramon, which could be Terra Grass on the Iron Hands or Terra Flying somewhere. Golden Go plus Iron Hands is a pretty safe lead for me. I will lead my Arcanine plus my Bronzong right here. And we're in a very, very good spot right now. Ting-Lu looks really good here, and a Wisp here, I think. I am going to go for the... there's a few plays I could do here. Ting-Lu is definitely something I want to go for. I don't know if they fake out the Arcanine or if they fake out the Bronzong. That's my question. So if they fake out the Bronzong, I like to go for the Wisp here. If not, Ting-Lu is just such a strong bring right here, which I like the Ting-Lu bring. I think I'm going to bring the Ting-Lu in Trick Room attempt. Because they might go greedy and fake out and go for a nasty plot with Golden Go immediately. I'm going to try it. If they do fake out the Bronzong, not the biggest deal, but it gets a bit complicated afterward. Ting-Lu going to come in. That's a Ruin, so Golden Go attacks. It's going to do a lot less damage. Nice. They fake out. What was the Arcanine slot? Perfect. And we're going to see nasty plot. Super ideal turn. Okay. That's a really good turn here because I'm able to go for Banded Earthquakes pretty consistently. Trick Room's going to go up, and they do not have a swap to Banded Earthquakes, so I'm very happy about this. Very solid turn. They want to keep the Terra, so felt pretty safe, but the Ting-Lu just covers so much right here. Now I can go for a Safeguard, prevent the... Like, if they go for a Amoonguss and Protect here, Choice Banded Earthquake plus Safeguard is so punishing for them. Exactly. Just like that Amoonguss coming in. Beautiful. Going to Protect. Beautiful. And look at how much damage I'm doing. This is Choice Banded Ting-Lu. We're clicking Choice Banded Earthquake plus Safeguard to prevent the Ting-Lu from being spoiled right here. And next turn, I could go for a Terra Ground if I want to, which pretty tempted depending on the damage I do to the Amoonguss right now. So here comes a Earthquake right here. A critical hit on the Amoonguss. Very nice. The Citrus Berry. Okay. I think I do want to go for... Do I want to go for a Terra Ground? I mean, I do so much damage right now. I actually do so much damage. It's insane. I'm going to go for the Terra Ground Earthquake and Protect, I think, the Bronzong. Right now, I'm just in such a favorable position with this Choice Band Earthquake. I get rid of my Dark weakness so I can go for a... So I can be safe against the Iron Hands, basically. And I still have Arcanine for the Intimidate in the back. Let's see if there's a Terra from the Golden Go, which I think is forced to at this point. Yep, they are going to be forced to Terra. They are going to go. As long as it's not flying, I should be okay. Grass is super random. Water is perfectly acceptable here. Yep, it's going to be water. Yeah, that's basically what I expected. Now Abomasnow can come in too. So I can also go into Abomasnow the following turn and go for the Giga Drains. Amoonguss is going to Protect. A-okay by me. I get a huge Earthquake off. And this could be Shadow Ball into the Bronzong right here, or Make It Rain. Make It Rain's fine, though. It's not going to do too much damage to Ting-Lu. Although it's not Assault Vest Ting-Lu, so I might be underestimating the bulk, or it might be overestimating the bulk of Ting-Lu right here with the Vessel of Ruin. But this is still going to be a really powerful Choice Band Earthquake into the Golden Go. So much damage is going to be brought onto this Golden Go. Yeah, look at that damage right there. And Make It Rain. Okay. It's acceptable right here. Yeah, Ting-Lu absolutely takes that super well here. Okay, beautiful. Leftovers, yep. I did about 75% with the Earthquake. If they Pollen Puff, I think my best play is just to click Earthquake again and go for a Jar Ball. They don't have a swap at all. Like, they either try to Pollen Puff and get it, make it rain off once again, or Shadow Ball, or yeah, that's exactly what they're going for. Pollen Puff, yep, that's pretty much what expected here. Nice. But I don't know if this KOs the Golden Go. Probably not. That did a little bit less than I was hoping for, but putting this Golden Go into range of extreme speed is still really nice, and getting rid of this Amoonguss is still very helpful. So here comes another Earthquake. Almost picks up the KOs, and Shadow Ball going to be into the Ting-Lu. Okay, so my Bronzong taking no damage is beautiful. And I think I could still sweep with the Ting-Lu, which is nice. Yeah, so there's one more turn right here. Trick Room. So I think I go into Arcanine here. Yeah, Arcanine seems really good here. And I'm going to go for a Jar Ball into the Amoonguss. I think there should be Iron Hands here for their Amoonguss and Protect on the Golden Go. They also could just actually just go for the double Protect here, which I could definitely see them going for here. I think Extreme Speed should KO the Golden Go. We'll see. Amoonguss protects. Golden Go should also protect here. Yeah, it should always 100% protect here. Yeah, it does. Okay. Nice. So we go for the Gyro Ball into the Amoonguss. And all right. This is where I can get a little bit complicated because the Shadow Ball into the Bronzong is a huge threat. They're not going to click Make It Rain. They're clicking Shadow Ball. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I think this is a Ting-Lu swap angle. Ting-Lu and Trick Room. Because I feel like this would be... I feel like this could be Arcanine here. The leftovers is actually screwing me over so much. I probably should have Gyro Balled earlier into the Amoonguss. If I can get Trick Room up, though, I feel very safe about my Bronzong being a really good spot to win. So I think I'm going to Trick Room and go back into Ting-Lu. If they Pollen Puff... That's really annoying, but I don't think they do. But we'll see. Ting-Lu gonna come in. Vessel of Ruin. I guess if it's a Pollen Puff, it's not too bad either. But they do retreat the Amoonguss, is what made sense to me. Arcanine? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's really good for me. I'm going to be able to get the Trick Room off, it looks like, because, yeah, they Shadow Ball into Bronzong. I don't think this is going to KO with the Vessel of Ruin. Yeah, easily, and we are able to get the Trick Room off. Very nice. Okay. Huge. Huge. Now, I just got to figure out a way to actually break through the Arcanine, and I think I'll be fine right here. I think my play is just to go for a Stomping Tantrum into hard Arcanine is my play here. I'm gonna go for a Stomping Tantrum into the Arcanine. I'm gonna go into my own Arcanine for an Intimidate to hopefully live extreme speed right here. That's basically my goal right here. I think I have enough HP to live in extreme speed with the Intimidate, but we'll see. I could have also Earthquaked myself, but I don't think that was worth it. They protect Golden Go, which is super ideal. This could be a double protect or not. Either one's okay. Nice. They don't even extreme speed, actually, so I'm able to get a Choice Band Stomping Tantrum into the Arcanine. With Terra Ground, does pick up the knockout into Arcanine, so beautiful. Okay, that's a really good turn right there. Very, very solid turn. I don't really care too much about the Golden Go right now, although I do have to watch out for it. I do have to watch out for it. So this should be a Amoonguss coming in. I don't know if they know the team, but I don't have the safety goggles, so Amoonguss is going to come in. It's unfortunately out of extreme speed range. I am going to go into Bronzong right here, and I'm going to go for Flare Blitz into the Amoonguss. I just got to watch out. This Golden Go having the leftovers just has allowed it to get constant recovery, which has made it really hard for me. But we'll see. Bring out the Bronzong. Could be Protect, which is okay here. A Pollen Puff, which is all right as well. Okay. I just got to make sure I can handle the Golden Go. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Oh, another Nasty Plot. Oh, am I? I'm in danger now. The good Nasty Plot on their part. The mirror is so silly right here. Okay. So here comes a Flare Blitz. We'll knock out the Amoonguss. Okay. I just need to find a way to get damage onto the Golden Go. It's super tricky. This Golden Go has actually been really more problematic than I thought. I had a chance of almost knocking out, but as you can see with the leftovers and Pollen Puffs, it's actually been super hard to actually pick up the knockout. Iron Hand's gonna come in. I feel like you always target the Arcanine with either Fake Out Shadow Ball. I kind of want to double out on a Tinglu and go for the Protect here. And I think I'm going to play risky because I think I have to play risky in order to have a chance. Yeah, I think I have to play risky for a chance right here. Because this has just been so problematic for me this time because getting a second Trick Room was harder than I thought for sweeping. Tinglu going to come in. Imagine this Fake Out Shadow Ball. I don't think you ever click Make It Rain here. So we will protect our Arcanine. This should be Fake Out Shadow Ball or Fake Out Nasty Plot, I think. A Wall Charge in my Bronzong. Okay. Which is actually best case scenario. Shadow Ball and Arcanine. Okay. Really good. Really good. Really good. Okay. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. I wonder if Terra Ground Earthquake can knock out the Iron Hands. Iron Hands is a super bulky Pokemon, so I have no clue. I think my play is always just to go for an Earthquake right here. Into their team. Into the Bronzong we go. I need to hope that this knocks out the Iron Hands. It does some significant damage to Golden Go. If Golden Go protects, that's okay as well. I don't think I mind that as much either. It protects. Perfect. I mean, Earthquake also does the same amount of damage as Sami Tantrum. So there really is just me KOing here or not. That's basically the big question here. So let's see. Gonna be able to get a Earthquake right here. Come on. How much damage are we doing to Iron Hands? Please tell me I pick up a knockout right here. Nice. Okay, that's a really good. Okay, that's really, really good. Okay. We're gonna return to normal. They're at +3, right? Okay, they're +3. I gotta figure out a way to actually get them to... I gotta go Arcanine here, I think. They're gonna click Make It Rain here. I think they should always click Make It Rain here. So I'm gonna protect Bronzong and an Arcanine because I want to lower their special attack by a few stages. So Abomasnow can potentially win next to Tinglu because I do need the damage right here. The problem is getting the damage on Golden Go is actually going to be really tough. I don't know. Well, if I live one Make It Rain, my Abomasnow KO's back with Giga Drain because of the policy. They do go for Make It Rain. They kind of have to. Beautiful. Okay, how much damage does this do to Arcanine? So much damage. Okay. So I'm going to go for extreme speed into the Golden Go. I'm going to go for a Trick Room right here. Let's see if they Shadow Ball or not. I'm doing no damage to the Golden Go. Jeez. They go for another Make It Rain. Wait, could I run Tinglu? Oh, Bronzong lives to Make It Rain. Was not expecting it to live the +2 Make It Rain, but wait. I should win guaranteed now. Because I get the Trick Room. Bronzong's so good. Bronzong's so good. Now my Abomasnow that has been waiting so long in the back to actually do something. I get the Gyro Ball into Giga Drain. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's actually so huge. So Abomasnow comes in. This is basically what I've been waiting for position-wise this entire match. It's like the Terra Water. I could Giga Drain it. So Gyro Ball into my Abomasnow and Giga Drain, the Golden Go, as they protect. They need 4 protects right here. You need 4 protects. That is what you need right here. Gyro Ball, self-inflicted, gets the policy. Even if you get 4 protects, it's still a mind game for you. It is actually still a mind game for you, which is crazy. Which is actually crazy, but yeah. So we Giga Drain here for the protect. And now if they get the 4 protects, what I do is afterward, it's a mind game between what the Golden Go does. Because again, Their Golden Go is only at +1 currently. So they can knock out the Abomasnow, but they might not be able to knock it out at neutral in the Vessel Rune. So then it's a mind game when the turn of Trick Room expires, if they get the 4 Protect. So I'm just going to Safeguard and Giga Drain. Battle's going to be forfeited because they think they don't even try to go for the 4 Protect. Oh man, Bronzong actually surviving that Make It Rain was so huge in that endgame. I underestimated the endgame just a little bit, but hold through. A Bronzong, so good. So good right there. Arcanine, Iron Bundle, Bronzong, Chi-Yu, the Amoonguss, and Excalibur. Bronzong's interesting on this team because I'm not sure what purpose Trick Room really has for this build. But I really do like Ting Lu. Ting Lu's fantastic against my opponent's team. Wish I had the Assault Vest, would help out a little bit, but overall, Terra Ground looks really strong right here. Okay. How do I want to approach this? Probably a Bronzong. The thing is, I don't know if this is Terra Ghost Chi-Yu. It's either Terra Ghost, Terra Grass, or Terra Water, the most common Terras. Gotta figure out something right here. I think I have a lot of different angles I can approach. I like having Intimidate. Iron Hands is pretty decent here. I like Iron Hands a lot, so I think I'm going to bring Iron Hands. I think Iron Hands Flutter Mane is actually really good here. Yeah, Iron Hands Flutter Mane is really good here. Abomasnow has too much problems, I think, against this team. I definitely want to, and I don't want to power up that Excalibur. I bring Ting Lu for sure. Am I bringing Bronzong? Like, Trick Room does really well against their team, and having Safeguard. But Arcanine Intimidate's really nice for their Arcanine, which is a Pokemon I do kind of struggle against, especially with Whis. So I think I have to bring my Arcanine. This is going to be a complicated game for sure. I don't know. Maybe I brought Bronzong. Maybe I should have brought Bronzong. I'm a little bit confused on whether I bring Bronzong in this matchup just because the Chi-Yu bundle is going to be a little bit tricky just to play around in general, especially since I'm Fire on the Bronzong. I don't exactly have a safe answer to Chi-Yu plus the bundle right here, so I can't safely set up Trick Room. Let's find out if my Arcanine Intimidate is going to be helpful enough. We're going to see Bronzong Excalibur lead, which is not what I expected. Okay, Iron Hands plus Flutter Mane here immediately. I like the idea of just drawing off a Shadow Ball. Like, a Choice Spec Shadow Ball is going to do a lot of damage. I don't mind if they get Trick Room up. So yeah, let's go for a Fake Out. And let's just go for a Shadow Ball immediately. They don't have switch-ins other than Chi-Yu, and Chi-Yu is completely okay here. I really don't mind it. So let's just go straight for the damage right here. We're going to see a Terra come out from my opponent immediately. Could be the Bronzong, could be the Excalibur. Just don't be Terra Ghost for some reason. Okay, Terra Ground. Yeah, that's completely fine. As long as it wasn't Terra Ghost. But okay, we're perfectly okay here. Fake Out going to come out into the Excalibur. Very nice chip damage. And Shadow Ball going to come on to Bronzong. Hopefully a knockout would be really good here. That was pick up the knockout. So I am able to get a huge advantage. I get to burn their Terra immediately, as well as knock out the Bronzong, which is speed control right here. I wouldn't have mind Trick Room going up though. Ting Lu would have been really nice, but overall still pretty strong position. Let's find out who to bring out next. Going to be that Amoonguss going to come out. Okay. Now, ooh, I don't know what kind of Excalibur you are. I could Terra Grass here to go for a close combat, which isn't a bad option. I could go Arcanine, click Shadow Ball, which also isn't that bad here. I kind of like the Arcanine angle. I like the Arcanine here and a Shadow Ball, I think. Yeah, I'm going to Shadow Ball the Amoonguss right here. Get my damage right here. Having Iron Hand, saving the Terra in case, until I really need it, I think is really valuable right here. Flutter Mane going to sleep isn't that bad. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if there's Protect on Excalibur, so I don't want to walk into Protect Spore. If they Protect the Amoonguss, it's not as bad. I guess this could be Protect Earthquake, which probably, looking back in retrospect, probably is predictable. But I don't think I mind this because Flare Blitz and a Shadow Ball is a pretty safe play the next turn. The Excalibur is also at -1, so I don't think this is awful right here. Let's see how well we take this or not. Maybe Bronzong was needed just to handle the Excalibur easier. Yeah, Earthquake doesn't knock out, or doesn't two-shot the Flutter Mane, so that's really good. I should be able to go for a Flare Blitz here into... I think Shadow Ball should pick up a knockout right here. I don't know if it's Chi-Yu or if it's going to be the Arcanine they have remaining. I guess I could go Ting Lu. Ting Lu isn't a bad play or a bad double out for my Arcanine right here. Yeah, it's not a bad double out here. And I just Shadow Ball the Amoonguss. I get my chip damage on either Amoonguss or I get the damage in Arcanine. They can't really go for Earthquake here either, unless they want to try to go for a double with Amoonguss, which I guess is very possible right here. When I bring out my Ting Lu, I am going to reduce my damage power of Shadow Ball, but I think it should be okay. It actually might help me because I might have put the Amoonguss into range of the Flare Blitz. So here comes the Shadow Ball into the Amoonguss. Yeah, that's actually perfect. They actually self-Earthquake. Okay. Does this... How much damage does this do? Doesn't KO my Flutter Mane. Pollen Puff into Excalibur. Actually, that's best case scenario right there. That is best case scenario. Okay, I will gladly take that turn. Because this is probably a... Are you going to Spore? I don't think so, right? I don't think you can afford to. I like Arcanine coming in, I think. I like the idea of going for the Earthquake here, but the problem is my... You know what? Earthquake isn't a bad option. I'm just going to Earthquake and Shadow Ball the Excalibur right here. This could be Protect, Ice Shard, or Day Attack here. We're going to see the Amoonguss retreat here, actually, into Arcanine. Oh, Chi-Yu, I think. Oh, that's actually beautiful for me. I get a free Earthquake off, which is really nice. Icicle Crash is not going to pick up the knockout. Icicle Spear is not going to pick up the knockout. They go for Ice Shard. That's completely fine, too, because I am going to be able to eliminate the Excalibur right here. Well, eliminate the Chi-Yu unless it's Focus Sash right here, which I don't think is going to be the case right here. It could be. It's not going to be the case, though. So I am able to knock out the Chi-Yu. Very nice. And now the Excalibur is locked in at -1. About to be -2 after my Arcanine comes in. So I like this trade a lot here. I think Iron Hand should be able to win this endgame by itself. We bring out the Arcanine. And we're going to see the Amoonguss. Who do I want to Terra, I guess is the question. Probably. I could see myself tearing either the Iron Hands or the Ting Lu for safety. I think I really just want to go for the Earthquake here, and I kind of just want Extreme Speed. No, I want to Protect here. I want to Protect. Because realistically, as long as no flinches or crits happen to my Ting Lu, I should be in a very safe spot. If it crits, it's not too bad because I get in Iron Hands. I click Fake Out and Flare Blitz. So I should always be able to get rid of the Amoonguss, and then I think I should be able to win with Iron Hands. We're going to see... Okay, they crash here and they attack with the Amoonguss. Makes sense. As you can see, crash does nothing. Pollen Puff. That Amoonguss is really fast, actually. That's a fast Amoonguss now that I look at it. Yeah, that's a very fast Amoonguss. Okay, no flinch is really good here because I'm able to get the damage off. Very nice. Okay. I think Iron Hands is probably the play here. And I do have Terra Flying. I'm trying to figure out, okay, what are my positions? I actually really like the Terra Flying angle. I'm going to go for a Terra Flying Flare Blitz, actually. There's no way you Ice Shard, I think, the Arcanine in this position. I think with Iron Hands plus Extreme Speed combo, I should be able to beat the Amoonguss, even if they get a double Protect. As long as they don't get a triple Protect, I think I should be fine, because I'm just worried about, like, Icicle Crash this entire time. I think they're just going to play Protect Earthquake here, most likely, which is A-okay for me. All right, bring out the Arcanine. Terra Flying Flare Blitz for the Amoonguss. I guess I could have Terra'd the Arcanine earlier, but I didn't think it was necessary. Amoonguss is going to Protect, which is not too surprising here. This is probably Earthquake here. I think we'll live an Earthquake crit with Iron Hands just because of how bulky Iron Hands is. And then we can fake out the Excalibur Flare Blitz the following turn. They crash. Okay, they crash into Iron Hands. Even better. Don't have to worry about crit knocking me out. Guaranteed, or taking too much damage from a crit. We are going to fake out the Excalibur. We're going to go for a Flare Blitz into the Amoonguss. And then next turn, we can go for a Extreme Speed Close Combat. Battle's going to be forfeit because I realize it's really unlikely for them to win. Whew, okay. Really great there. Bandit Ting Lu was able to show how much damage output we were able to have against my opponent's team, and it really did just pay off right there. They had a really tough time of handling it. All right, let's go over the games. Game 1 had a strong start knocking out the Golden Go and positioning the Abomasnow in, but got a bit sloppy with the defensive switches my opponent made to stall out Trick Room. However, knocking out the Amoonguss in the end secured the game. Game 2, I think I should have either Terra'd the Ting Lu earlier or saved Terra for Abomasnow, since it was a lot harder to deal with Golden Go than I thought. Shadow Balling the Amoonguss instead of the Golden Go probably made it easier for me to deal with their team, since I did need that bit of damage for the knockout. Game 3, eliminating the Bronzong turn 1 was amazing for me, and then Choice Band Ting Lu did so much damage. But I had a very solid endgame cleanup with Arcanized Terra Flying so I could threaten the Amoonguss and isolate the -2 Excalibur, barring any big luck from the Excalibur. This team was really fun, and it felt like pretty easy to set up the Trick Room and deal a lot of damage, especially to like the Palafin balance teams or just the balance teams that we've seen in general. If you do want to try it out, you can try it out with the render code on your screen available, or you can check out the details of the team or the creator down below in the description. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content as always.